The place where I do my videos is in need of a serious fix-up. These switches, which turn the individual parts on and off, barely work anymore. This volume control and selector switch are very dodgy. And only one speaker appears to be working. Let's put a little more light on this, shall we? This is about one of the only switches that does still work. And I think that switch is gone as well now. Oh, I haven't turned the main switch on. Don't know if you saw that spark just then. Well, you can see it a little better now. As you can see, it's turned the monitor on and the tape deck and lights. Now let's play a little song which I have up on the computer here. This is a song I made. And this speaker is giving out plenty of sound, but this one isn't. It's coming out fine through the tape recorder that's monitoring the output at the moment. As you can see, both the sound channels are working, but I'm only getting sound from one speaker. It's a bit strange. So I'm going to try and find out what the problem is. What I'm going to do is replace the cables and the connectors and see if that helps. I've ordered some connectors off Rapid Electronics and they've arrived, and as you can see they're in this bowl. I've also ordered some switches off eBay and they should be here any day now. I won't have a problem with cable. I've got tons of the stuff. There was some place throwing it out and I asked if I could have it and they said yes, and there you go. I'm going to try and figure out what is up with the speakers. We know the sound is getting through to the cassette deck, so it's either the connection to the amplifier, or the speakers where the problem is. This is the speaker that wasn't giving out any sound, and I'm about to test it with a AAA battery and a piece of wire. Just attach one end of the wire to one of the battery terminals. Put the other battery terminal up against one of the speaker terminals, and I'll touch the other speaker terminal with the other end of the wire. Can you hear that? That shows the speakers working absolutely fine. So I'm now going to test the amplifier. Now this amplifier came out of a pair of amplified speakers. So there's an earphone connection and an input connection. So I'm going to connect something else up to the amplifier's input and monitor that through the headphones. And I'll be able to test whether the amplifier is okay or not. I found the problem. It's the amplifier. Upon closer inspection I found a cracked circuit board and well, that's why it's not working, so that's been chucked away now and need to find another one. It's a couple of days later now and my switches have finally arrived, but they're a bit smaller than I thought they'd be. But anyway, I've built the switch box, which as you can see has the switches that I ordered, and on the other side is the power connections. Now I know these are DIN sockets, but the way they're wired up it's perfectly safe for mains voltages. And I've built another box here which is going to have the volume control and selector switch on it. This is the back where some more DIN sockets are going to go, which is going to connect up the tape recorder and the computer and the other things. And on this side is where the volume control and selector switch are going to go. Anyway, with that all done, it's now time to start the rewiring. Okay, the rewiring is all done now. So let's give it a little test run. There are the switches. All ready. So, let's turn the main power on. Now, let's see if the lights work. Okay. So far, so good. Let's see if the individual appliances turn on. Let's try the monitor, the computer monitor. That seems to be working. Let's see if the VCR comes on. Might take a couple of seconds. There it is. Okay, let's see if the tape recorder comes on. Now let's turn the amplifier on. That should be on now. There's no need to flip this switch because there's nothing connected to it yet. So, let's play a tape. I don't know what I've got in here. Oh yeah, I think tape is that one. I better turn the volume up as well. Can't seem to be getting anything. Something's wrong here. It's just buzzing. Okay, the problem's fixed. It's just one of the plugs wasn't all the way in. So it is now working. You have to excuse this. This is just a silly little thing I made up some time ago. I'll just stop that. Okay, I'm just about to try out the computer now. There's a little bit of dust on the circuit, so I'm just gonna give that a little dusting down. Okay, the VCR is playing, and I can view it on my computer. As you can see, it's all coming through. Missed out some stuff because the stupid tape messed up, but anyway, no idea what this is. Something I recorded some time ago, but I've no idea. So anyway, I think we're all okay now. Okay, the whole thing's all working now. Don't know how well you can hear it, but I've got my PSP playing some music connected to the auxiliary in, and that appears to be working. If I turn this selector knob, that's the VCR, I think. Yeah, that's the VCR. And there's the computer. And this is the tape. Let's just turn things up a little. So that's the tape. And there's an interesting thing I've done here. When I have the tape selected, this switch cuts the input off so it doesn't feed back if I put it into record mode. That's the computer. That's the VCR. And that's the auxiliary input which the PSP is connected to at the moment. So it's pretty much all done. The switches work. All the audio and video connections are okay. I still need to label these controls here. And I've decided I like it better without the front panel, so that's pretty much all done now. Just giving you a close-up of all the different things. Until next time, goodbye.